So the moment I got a subject that I thought would suit Aamir and would be something that he would really like, I went to him, and I would not have made Fanaa if Aamir had not said yes, because I could only see Aamir in that role. There are certain roles which you see for certain people, and if they don't do it, then you don't feel like making the film. And that's what happened with me and Fanaa. I said, if Aamir doesn't do the film, I'm not making the film.
Aamir is known to be very choosy. So was it easy to convince him?
You know, Aamir is very choosy, but he's very clear about what he wants and doesn't want. If he likes a subject, he'll say yes. If he doesn't like a subject, he'll say no. So it was actually that straightforward. We went to him with this, first we called him up and said, Adi called him up and said, you know, in my company, I'm making a film. It's a romantic film with Kunal as the director. Any of these three things you don't like, just say no and we won't even come to you. He said, no, I'm looking for a romantic film. So please do come to me. I have no problems working with Kunal. I've known him for years and I liked Hum Tum, and let me just hear the subject. We went to him with the subject. He loved the subject. He just wanted to know whether I'm the right person to do it. Because he loved the subject so much. He wanted to ask Adi why Adi is not making it and why am I making it. He said, it's such a good subject, has come in your company. Why are you giving it to someone else? Why aren't you making it? So then Aamir wanted to know whether I'm the right person to make the film. So he said, I want you to write your dialogue draft, your Hindi dialogue draft, and then narrate that to me, and then I'll take a call whether I'm doing the film. I said, okay. So I wrote a dialogue draft, called him up after 2 weeks. He said, Arey, you finished so fast? I said, I write dialogues very fast. What do I do? So I went back to him, narrated to him. And we had a long discussion after that. I think a 2-hour discussion. We kept discussing the film and the subject. And he said, you should do it like this. You should do it like this. And I kept thinking, oh God, he's not doing the film. So I started thinking of some other subjects. He was talking. Because I said, I'm not making this film with someone else. So forget it. But let me just think of some other subjects. So I started thinking of something else. And meanwhile, then Adi came. Adi joined the discussions. Finally, then Adi told him, Acha, Aamir, tu bata, teeko picture karni hai ki nahi karni hai? So Aamir said, yeah, I'll do it. So I was like, okay, why is he saying yes? Then I said, okay, wait a minute. I said, you know what, Aamir? Don't say yes if you're not 100% convinced of me. I said, I might regret what I'm telling you right now for the rest of my life, because you're saying yes to do a film with me, which for me is a very big thing. But unless you're not 100% convinced, don't say it, because I don't want to be making the film looking over my shoulders, trying to impress you. I want to make the film as per the script. So only if you're 100% sure of me, then say yes. So he thought about it, and then he said, you know, so then he thought about it and he said, I'm as convinced of you making the film as I was of Ashu making Lagan, and I was producing that film. So I hope that's enough for you. So I said, yeah, that's more than enough for me. So Aamir is that frank a person. He told me directly that I don't know whether you are the right person to make Fanaa. I'm not saying you're not, but I don't know whether you are. He told me that directly. And when he was convinced, he said, yes, I am convinced you're the right person, so let's make the film together. That's what's nice about Aamir. He'll never say anything about you behind your back. He'll never say anything. He won't tell the producer, Arey yaar, kya Kunal bana sakega, nahi bana sakega, nothing. He'll tell you directly. Whatever questions he has, he will tell you. And once he said yes to you, then there's no going back. Then he'll listen to you blindly. There must have been many instances, I mean, people think he's interfering, people think he's that. If you were to actually see what happened behind the scenes, you'd be shocked. Because till today, like he tells me, Arey, you didn't listen to me for this, you didn't listen to me for that, you didn't listen to me for this. You know, like there's so many things in the first half of Fanaa which I didn't listen to him for. And he still like tells me about them. Arey yaar, tune meri suni nahi yaar. I said, but picture super hit aur kya chahiye? He said, nahi yaar, lekin I wanted to do it like this. Tune mere ko karne nahi diya. Which is so against what people think of him. He's a complete director's actor. He will give you your script the way you've written it and take it beyond that. He will not let you deviate from the script. What's lovely about Aamir is, which I realized now while making my next film without him, he will, the maximum he'll do is that he'll tell you, you know what, script mein ye likha tha. We all like the script, which is why we are here. Script mein ye likha tha, ab wohi karte hain. Why do you want to change that? And it's a very smart thing, because what happens is you like a script, you start working on it. And you've liked the script, which is why you've decided to start shooting it. But when you start shooting it, you say, hey, you know what, this will be better, this will be better, this will be better. And with the little changes, you've gone completely away from your script. What Aamir does once he likes the script, he sticks to it. He doesn't change it. That stays permanent. That, okay, bas, ye script mein, chal wohi kar. Why do you want to change it? You like the script, then shoot it as per the script. that's when films get made as per what they were supposed to get made, because he keeps you to your vision. He makes sure that you don't deviate from your vision. That's one of the strong qualities of Aamir. It's not that he interferes in all these childish things that the media talks about. That's all rubbish. Not at all. I never had that impression about him, because I don't in life go with preconceived notions about people. And definitely not what people say about people. I don't go by that. I like to form my own opinions of people. And I think what I thought about Aamir from my past experiences with him as while interviewing him, I think he was that and much more. And what was the one very nice thing that I got by working with him was that I gained a friend, which is very, very hard to find in this industry.